I'm going to throw over straight now to our news director, Rahul Kanwal, who has Minister Prakash Javadekar joining him live and exclusive here on India Today. Over to you, Rahul.
Mamata Banerjee and the entire opposition brigade has declared open war on the Modi Sarkar. Joining us, one of the heavyweight faces of the Narendra Modi government, Union HRD Minister Prakash Javadekar is joining us now live and exclusive on India Today. Mr. Javadekar, welcome. The CBI officer's arrest in West Bengal and Mamata Banerjee's dharna has helped the entire opposition brigade rally to Mamata's cause. The West Bengal Chief Minister out on a big dharna, opposition leaders rallying behind her. It seems your attempt, just weeks ahead of the announcement of elections, to go after one of Mamata Banerjee's key police officers has given Mamata Banerjee an opportunity to turn the attack on the Modi government. It's now Mamata versus Modi, Modi versus the rest.
मुझे ऐसा लगता नहीं, देश की जनता देख रही है, सीबीआई अधिकारियों को जो जांच के लिए जा रहे हैं उनको गिरफ्तार करने तक जाती है ममता जी के साथी सुदीप बंडोपाध्याय या तापस पाल या उनके 4 सांसद गिरफ्तार हुए, जेल में गए, उनके लिए कभी धरना नहीं दिया ममता ने। एक पुलिस अधिकारी के लिए क्यों धरना दे रही? क्योंकि वो पुलिस को नहीं, खुद को बचाना चाहती। और ये सब इकट्ठा आए हैं बिकॉज दिस इज एन अलायंस। महागठबंधन क्या है? महागठबंधन अपॉर्चुनिस्टिक भी है, लेकिन सब बेल पर है या जांच में है। तो ये डिवाइडेड बाय रीजन, यूनाइटेड बाय करप्शन, ऐसा इनका गठबंधन है। और इसी गठबंधन का रूप यह हमें देखने को मिल रहा है आज जो ममता के समर्थन में खड़े हुए। और कांग्रेस तो समझ नहीं पा रही कि कहाँ खड़े रहे, क्योंकि कांग्रेस के अधीर रंजन चौधरी जी ने तो राष्ट्रपति शासन लगाने की मांग की। उनके ही लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन जो वेस्ट बंगाल में है, उनके पीआईएल पर यह निर्णय आया था मई 2014 में, जब हमारी सरकार नहीं बनी थी, तब ये निर्णय आया और उसकी जांच चल रही है। तो ये दिस इज वेयर कांग्रेस इज कंफ्यूज्ड कि राहुल ने तो समर्थन दे दिया और इनकी स्थानीय इकाई विरोध कर रही है। अब वो कह रहे हैं कि हम दूरी बनाएंगे, यानी the whole opposition is united because of corruption.
But Minister, given the ugly public fracas that played itself out in the Supreme Court between the director and the deputy director of the Central Bureau of Investigation, nobody except a hardcore committed Bharatiya Janata Party worker will believe that the CBI's actions at this time are a genuine anti-corruption probe. There will be the taint of politics. We saw the battle play out in the Supreme Court. The CBI has been tarred as acting on the political instructions of the Modi government, and that's the belief the common man has. Given the fact that this is now not being said by the opposition, this was said in open court by the director and the deputy director of the Central Bureau of Investigation itself, Mr. Javadekar.
Rahul, this is not true. You know, what is happening is, I am the minister. Hamsraj Ahir is my colleague, he is the minister. We have given affidavit against the CBI's closure request in coal scam. See, if we would have been interfering, this would not have been happened, or it would not have been required. But we have filed an official affidavit when court asked us, what is your say on coal scam, because we were the whistleblowers. And we said that we oppose CBI because we are not in Congress habit of tailoring the report. CBI report was changed in a law minister's cabin. This we don't do. And therefore, CBI is independently acting, and the order was given by Supreme Court. An order was given by Supreme Court on 10th May 2014. Nothing to do with Narendra Modi government. But the scam is real. 20 lakh people duped of 40,000 crore rupees. 100 people have committed suicide, and already 5 MPs and 1 state minister has already gone to jail, and now the needle is and therefore she wants to save herself. That is what is the whole dharna is all about.
Minister, one of the key accused in the chit fund case is a certain gentleman called Mukul Roy, who used to be with the Trinamool Congress and is now with the Bharatiya Janata Party. When he was in the TMC, BJP spokespersons used to say, "Bhag Mukul, bhag, CBI aati hai." Now he's joined your party and all those charges seem forgotten. It's almost like the BJP is like the river Ganga. Jump into the BJP, jump into the Ganga and all your sins have been cleansed.
No, CBI, as I said, we don't interfere. Their inquiry will bring to the culprits finally. And therefore, it is not true that somebody joins BJP and therefore he is saved. No, not at all.
But Minister, I'm asking you about the specific case of Mukul Roy. Since the time he joined the Bharatiya Janata Party, the Central Bureau of Investigation hasn't questioned him even once. Why is that, sir?
No, but see, in the initial preliminary stage, they collected the evidences and then they prosecuted those against whom there are the clear evidences. And therefore, the questions you should ask to CBI, you should ask CBI. Because we are not interfering, we are at arm's length with CBI. And therefore, this whole agitation is all about completely destruction of democracy. See, she conducted the elections where 34% constituencies didn't have any other candidate than TMC. What does this mean? That people wanted to contest but she not allowed to contest. Then those who contested were not allowed to propagate. Those who propagated and elections happened, she never allowed opposition vote to be polled. Then she did all mischief in rigging the results as well as in counting also. So this is now 100 political murders. This is what Mamata Banerjee's rule is. So 100 political murders, 2 elections completely rigged, and now she wants to stop BJP from conducting meetings. When Amit Shah's meeting was conducted, when she did not allow helicopter to land, he went by road and addressed the meeting. After the meeting, the man who gave his land for the meeting, that landowner, and the man who built the stage were arrested. If this is nothing less than emergency. And now all police officers are sitting with her in dharna in plain clothes. Have you seen sometimes like this? And instead of calling meeting at her residence or in the office, she goes to police commissioner. And why she did not go to Sudip Bandyopadhyay or anybody's help? Why she did not put dharna on that day? Because now it is coming around this. Because the main accused of the scam, he has said very clearly that there was a raid diary in which there are names and other details of how the payments were made to whom. And that she wants to avoid. That this should not come out in the public. And therefore, she is on dharna. This is nothing but a politics of worst kind.
Minister, I was with multiple BJP leaders at the campaign theme launch yesterday at the Ashoka Hotel. The one sense I got was that the BJP believes that West Bengal is key to its strategy to make up for the seats it may lose in Uttar Pradesh and some of the other Hindi heartland states, that you're already thinking about a Tripura-like situation. You believe that the tide is turning from left to right. BJP leaders are bending about numbers like 22 seats in West Bengal. Is that really what's the nub of what is at play over here? An attempt by the BJP to enter into West Bengal politics in a big way, and this clash between Mamata and Modi sets the ground for your Lok Sabha foray.
No, we are contesting elections throughout the country. The problem of these regional parties is that they are doing politics in their own states, and Mamata wants to be the leader of the Mahagathbandhan, and that's what she is trying to present herself with this dharna also. She wants to show one-upmanship as well as most active opposition leader, so people should rally around her. That is what her design is. That is the second design.
Tell me, Mr. Javadekar, what happens next? The Supreme Court had some very terse observations today on the legal front from the perspective of the government and in the political battlefield of West Bengal. What happens next?
Yeah, let us wait for Supreme Court to decide tomorrow. But main thing is very clear that why she did not protect or she did not fight against the arrest of her colleagues, but now fighting for just inquiry of a police officer. This is unheard of, politician doing this. And the complete collapse of constitutional mechanism. That is what is happening in Bengal. That is what is happening here.
Minister Prakash Javadekar for joining us on India Today on this big burning story. Thank you very much. We'll track all voices, all perspectives. We don't take sides. We give you all sides of the story here on India Today. Prakash Javadekar for joining us. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.